Well, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. My co-host Brody is off for this game. He's currently, due to his popularity, he's currently renegotiating a contract with YouTube due to his extreme popularity there. So anyway, so we're going to be playing another game from Strat-o matic 1978 season replay. Try to get revenge on the Royals, who beat us. I can't remember the exact score, like 7-4 or something like that. But anyway, they beat us in the last game. It might not even been that close. I don't think it was actually. So yeah, and it is a 2-game set, not a 3-game set as I thought it was originally. So it's a short 2-game set, which is good. Hopefully we can get a split out of that against the Royals there. So the Royals are a very good team in 1978. So today we're going to have Jim Colburn going on the mound for the Kansas City Royals against our ace, Dennis Eckersley. 20-game winner from 1978. So hopefully we can get back on the winning track. So without further ado, let's get the game underway.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
So alright, so thank you for joining me. So Dennis Eckersley is on the mound for the Red Sox. He's got a record of 4-2 on the season. So that was better than his 2-1 record. Actually, his 2-1 record was after he won this game. So he came into this game with just a 1-1 record. So he's already got 3 more wins than he did in regular season. So hopefully he'll surpass even that 20 win mark. So that would be awesome. So anyways, he comes in 4-2 with a 2.76 ERA, 49 innings pitched, 41 hits allowed, 8 walks and 22 strikeouts, and has allowed 4 dingers. So the Kansas City Royals come into the game with Freddie Patek, the shortstop, batting first. Tom Poquette, the left fielder, will bat second. The DH, Hal McRae, bats third. Al Cowens, the right fielder, will bat cleanup. Behind the plate, Darryl Porter, batting fifth. First baseman, Clint Hurdle, bats sixth. Amos Otis, the center fielder, will bat seventh. Jerry Terrell, third baseman, eighth. And batting ninth, Frank White, the second baseman. So I think it was the same exact lineup as it was yesterday. Looks pretty much the same. So alright, so that's going to be the lineup against Dennis Eckersley. Freddie Patek comes into the game, hitting .256 with a homer and 9 runs batted in. So Eckersley looks in the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup and the pitch. And Patek's going to get his pitch. And it's a leadoff walk. So alright, so let's look at the Red Sox defense. As you can see, there's one glaring improvement in the defense. Jack Brohammer is the third baseman today in place of Butch Hobson. So that's always a good thing. Don't mind Hobson as a DH, but as a third baseman, he's pretty scary. But Brohammer is a range 3 as compared to Hobson range 4, but the big difference is his error rating is only a 13 as compared to Hobson's, I believe, a 52, I think it is, or 53. Shortstop Rick Burleson, as usual. Excellent defender. Will commit a few errors, but excellent range. Jerry Remy, the second baseman, has a 2 range, above average. Commit a few errors also. Kyle Yastrzemski, above average range. And it's a couple errors, not too many though. And in the outfield, Rice, Lynn, and Evans. Rice is average fielder. Won't commit many errors. Lynn, a couple more errors, but excellent range. And Evans, excellent range, and commits a few errors. So Evans with an excellent arm in right field, Lynn with an above average arm in center, and Rice with an average arm in left. Kind of how you want it. So alright, and Eckersley is average range on the mound, won't commit any errors. Fisk behind the plate is excellent defender and above average arm. So alright, so Patek's on first on a leadoff walk. Brings up Tom Poquette, hitting 189 with a homer and 4 runs batted in. Eckersley looks in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. Pays a lot of attention to Patek. Throws over. Patek's back safely. So it's going to be on the 2 column. So it's going to be a fly ball to center. Ferdinand splints over to make the play. And we have our first out. Alright, next up is Hal McRae, the DH. Hitting .212 with a homer and 8 runs batted in. We have for Eckersley card, which is the 4 column, which is where we want to be if you're a Red Sox fan. And it's going to be, takes it right down the middle for strike 3 called. So first strikeout of the day for Eck. Brings up Al Cowens. Al Cowens is hitting .293 with a homer and 9 runs batted in. And it looks like Patek's going to try to steal. 65% chance we're definitely going to throw. Error percent is 8% though, but we'll go for it here as we have a good chance to throw him out. And Patek gets around the tag. Oh, hold on. He overslid the bag, and Burleson tags him for the out. So, originally he was safe, but he gets tagged out. So that will go as a caught stealing. We have Jim Colburn up pitching for the Kansas City Royals. Don't know why he has a Mariner outfit on. Perhaps he was traded in mid-season. Maybe that's why. Anyway, Colburn up now on the mound. Comes into the game with a 2-2 record, but with an 8.59 ERA, so definitely hittable. 5.26 ERA in the actual season with a 4-12 record. 15 innings pitched, 21 hits allowed, 9 walks, 7 strikeouts, and 5 homers. 15 innings. Wow. For a homer every 3 innings. Well, that's good news for the Red Sox, looking to even the series. So it'll be Rick Burleson, the shortstop, bats first. Jerry Remy, the second baseman, will bat second. The left fielder today is Jim Rice, batting third. Kyle Yastrzemski is cleanup hitter, first baseman. Behind the plate, Carlton Fisk, the catcher. Freddie Lynn, center fielder, bats sixth. He homered yesterday. And I believe it was, I want to say Hobson and Evans also homered yesterday. I think it was. I think Evans and Hobson went back to back. I think it was yesterday. Anyway, Hobson, the DH, is what you want to see after his name. Definitely DH and not third base. Batting 7th. Batting 8th will be the right fielder, Dewey Evans. And third baseman today is Jack Brohammer, batting 9th. So that's your Red Sox lineup. Probably about as good as the Red Sox lineup can get in 1978. Maybe with George Scott, it might be a little bit better, but not too much. As he only hit like, I think he hit like around 234, but with a little bit more power than Brohammer. But anyway, I guess you can't have it all. So all right. So Burleson leads it off, having a great year so far, hitting .325 with a homer and 13 runs batted in. Colburn looks in for the sign from Porter. Here's the windup and the pitch. Maybe a ground ball to Patek. Scoops it up, throws the first, out by a step. So let's look at the Kansas City defense. Poquette, Otis, and Cowens in the outfield. Poquette's average. That's his fair share of errors in left field. Otis, above average defender, does not commit many errors. Great arm, center field. And also a great arm, Al Cowens, the right fielder. Pretty much the same as Otis's stats. Mirror for mirror almost. And in the infield, from left to right, is Jerry Terrell, average. Commits a few errors there. Freddie Patek definitely commits a lot of errors. Not quite as many as Hobson, but quite a few. But above average range. So he'll get to it, but he won't always make the play. Frank White, excellent defender at second base. Will commit his fair share of errors. And Clint Hurdle, below average range, and commits a fair share of errors. Jim Colburn, excellent range, but commits a lot of errors on the mound. Darryl Porter, behind the plate, above average range and above average arm, and does not commit many errors. So that's your Royal defense. So Jerry Remy up now, hitting .316 with 11 runs batted in. And he's going to get his pitch, and he'll draw a walk. So that'll bring up Jim Rice with 1 out and 1 on. Rice is hitting .321, 5 homers and 20 runs batted in. And it's going to be off the 6th column of Colburn. Moving ground ball to second. Not where the Red Sox want to hit it. He's going to make the play. Oh no, he doesn't though. He commits an error. So, error on White. Throws it wild. So it's going to be a single and an E4. So that'll put both runners in scoring position. Remy at third and Rice at second on the single and an error. Error by White. The Red Sox are in business. Captain Kyle Yastrzemski comes to the plate, hitting .288 with 3 homers and 13 runs batted in. He's going to get off of Yaz's walk column, I call it. And he's going to find the pop-up to short. And routine pop-up, handled by Patek. So it'll be 2 down now. So it'll be up to Colin Fisk. Hopefully he can get a base hit here. That's highlighted in green. I believe that is effective if we roll that 12 that way. It may just be when he's tired. I can't remember on that one. But anyway, we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out. Although it is kind of a rare roll. But we'd much rather be on the 3 column of Fisk. Here's the windup in the pitch, and we're going to be on almost as good a column, the 6th column of Coburn. Hopefully we'll get a 6-10. That would be nice, or a 9 wouldn't be bad either, or even a possible 11 split wouldn't be too bad. So let's see what we get here. Oh, and we just miss it. Just missed the home run by. We needed up to a 13, and we got a 15. So that is going to do it. Poquette will make the catch at the wall on the warning track. So after 1 full, no score. The Red Sox fail to capitalize on the error by White. So Eckersley will face Cowens, Porter, and Hurdle. Cowens is hitting .293 with a homer and 9 runs batted in. And it's going to be off of his 3 column, so he's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And he'll drive a single back up the middle. Darryl Porter up now. .224 with 4 homers and 15 runs batted in. Yastrzemski holding him on. Holding the runner on, I should say. And this should be an out. It's going to be a range play on Eckersley. As long as he makes the play, he will not commit the error. Oh, it's going to be a single. Nope. 50% chance, and it hit it. However, oh, no. So Porter is going to beat it out. So it was top toward the mound, but by the time it came down, Eckersley threw. Porter had beaten it by a step. So runners on first and second now. Clint Hurdle. Nobody out. Hitting 284 with a homer and 14 runs got in. He's got a bear down here. And it's going to be a fly ball to Evans. And it's caught. So Cowens decides to hold at second, not wanting to test Evans' excellent arm. So it'll be up to Amos Otis if the Royals are to get on the board. He's been on fire, hitting 384 with 6 homers and 18 runs batted in. So Eckersley's got to be careful here. Out of the stretch. He's in for the sign. This gives it to him. Here's the windup in the pitch. Just not get a good lead. And here's what we want. Carlson should handle this one. Error. And he does not. He handles it. So he's going to field it. Throws over to second, the short way. Over to first, and it's a double play. So a 6-4-3 double play. So nothing doing for the Royals in the second. Lynn, Hobson, and Evans up for the Sox. Lynn's up to 298 with 8 homers and 19 runs batted in. Colburn's 5 column, which is probably his best column. It's a ground ball to White. What happened there? Oh, foul ball behind the plate. So Porter, Hurdle, and Terrell collide. So his next pitch is a good slider. And he gets his bat on it, slings it around to the right side. White grabs it, throws it to Hurdle for the out. A lot going on there. Brings up Butch Hobson, hitting 283 with 4 homers and 17 runs batted in. Day off from the field, which is a good thing. Getting every day off from the field. And he'll strike out looking. That one right at the knees. So that brings up Dwight Evans, hitting 215 with 3 homers and 10 runs batted in. He's been struggling as of late. If we can get it going here. Looks like he's going to get his pitch here. And he's going to hammer one to left center field, and this one's gone. So he homers in, I believe, his back-to-back games now. So Evans goes yard, and it's a 1-0 Sox lead. Brings up third baseman Jack Brohammer, hitting 425 at-bats with 4 runs batted in. So when he has had a chance to play, he's made the most of it. See what he can do here. 5 column. Be a ground ball back to Colburn. He'll probably field it. There's a good chance he could make an error. That rolls 3 D6s, so you have a good chance here. No, he avoids the error and makes the play. And that'll do it for the Sox. They get on the board on the solo home run by Evans. Eckersley's back on the mound with a 1-0 lead. Jerry Terrell up now, hitting 189 with an RBI. Maybe a ground ball to Burleson's, over to Yastrzemski. And this is the first out of the third. Alright, so let's check out the scoreboard today. We do have some other games going on today. Cleveland's in front of Seattle 3-0. California and Detroit are scoreless. Tanana and Slayton dueling. Texas and Milwaukee are tied at 1. Yankees are in front of the Twins 7-4. Catfish Hunter comfortably ahead for the Yankees. Oakland leads Toronto 1-0. And here in Boston, it's 1-0 Sox. So Frank White up now. 241 with 2 homers and 5 runs batted in. There's 1 column, so it's going to be a ground ball to Burleson. Over to Yastrzemski. And he's 2 down. Top of the order, Freddie Patek walked his first time up. And he manages to find that skinny single in the 3 column. And it's a base hit. A 2-out single for Patek. Brings up Paquette, 0 for 1. Eckersley throws over. Patek's got a shorter lead now. It's going to be a pop up to second. And then he's going to get a chance to make the play on it on the outfield grass for the final out of the inning. So after 2.5, it's the Red Sox 1 and the Royals nothing. Burleson will lead it off for the Sox here in the third. And looks like he's going to get a pitch to hit here. Let's see if he makes the most of it or not. And he does. A single up the middle. Just back over the mound. Brings up Jerry Remy's. Walked his first time. Give it a bunt. We want to play for the big inning. I still think we got to play for the big inning with Colburn because it's a matter of time, I think, before we can get to him. So Remy's going to do a little hit and run here. I think we might do some hit and running. Try to get something going here. So the Sox are going to hit and run with Remy. Decent contact hitter. 250. He misses the pitch 22. Got a 316 average, so I'm not going to use it. His average is above that, way above that. He would have been a poor hitter, I think. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with him. Why not? Try something a little different. And Remy's going to routine pop-up left to right, cranks under, and makes the catch. So Remy pops out to White. And that didn't work. So Jim Rice is up now, 1 for 1. And Rice is going to get an opportunity to crank one out. And he doesn't do it, but he laces a single to the opposite field. He's going to hold him at second, already in scoring position. So runners on first and second with 1 out for Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 in the day. And a walk column for Yaz. And he'll draw that walk to load the bases. So bases loaded for Fisk. 0 for 1 in the day. Not the column we wanted, but we still have that 7 we could get, or the 9 wouldn't be bad either. Instead, we got to line up to short for the second out. Colburn looks a lot like Bill Paxton. You're thinking Bill Paxton when you see that picture. Unfortunately, he passed away, it was this year. Not that old either, only in his early 60s or not even mid 60. Good actor though. So, alright, Freddie Lynn up now. With the bases loaded and 2 down. Chance to hit a grand slam here. Didn't get the column he wanted. Would have been nice to get the 2 column, but he's got the 6 column, but he's still got he's got a possibility of a home run here. 10 would be nice, and 9 would be nice also, so let's see if we can get one of those. And we do. Oh, the 11. I didn't see that one. And this one's going to go a long way out. And a grand slam for Fred Lynn. And the Red Sox take a 5-0 lead. Wow, you got all of that one. deposited that into the right field grandstands. 9th home run and now he has an 11-game hitting streak too. Lynn goes back-to-back in back-to-back games. This time a grand slam. The Red Sox comfortably out ahead. Knew eventually that we would get to Colburn. Third inning is to prove to be the charm. And Hobson takes another strike 3. After 3 full, it's 5-0 Red Sox. So Eckersley with a comfortable lead now. Now all he's got to do is throw strikes. Here's the windup in the pitch to McRae, who's 0 for 1 in the day. Going to be a ground ball to Remy. Score that at 4-3. Going to bring up Al Collins, the right fielder. 1 for 1 in the day. Got his average up over 300 now. And the Eckersley 6th column, his 4th column. He finds the strikeout. 2 down now. So that'll bring up Darryl Porter. He is 1 for 1 in the day also. And he's going to be a hit by the pitch. So no injury there, even though it said injury possibility on his card. Either I don't have the injuries activated. I think because I'm using the as-played lineups, the injury isn't activated on it. Either that or I didn't opt for it to be activated. I can't remember. I don't remember setting it up when I actually started the season. I don't know exactly how that works in the computer version of Strat. So anyway, looks like Porter's alright. He's on first now with a 2-out hit by pitch by Eckersley. Brings up Clint Hurdle there. He's 0 for 1 in the day. And he's going to get a pitch to hit here. And he's going to make the most of it. Just missed that triple. 1-17 would have been 2-17 would have been a triple. Well, I said 3-17 actually, because it's a D20 that's rolled, so it's a 1-17. And do we want to try to? Where was it hit? Drives the ball to center. It's got an above average arm, and Porter is not that great a runner, so we're going to try to throw for the lead runner there. Yeah. And Porter's going to come home. So Hurdle moves into scoring position. Actually, if I knew he was coming home, I thought he was going to third. I should have looked at that a little closer. And I would have probably opted to stop Hurdle from getting in scoring position. But anyway, there's 2 outs. So no worries. So it's 5-1 game now. Amos Otis up now, 0 for 1. Ooh, he's going to get a pitch to hit here. And he'll draw a walk, so I'll take that. But other worse stuff that could have happened on there. So it brings up Jerry Terrell, a much less dangerous hitter. 0 for 1 in the day, hitting only a $184, 203 in the actual season. And this is the column we want with him. And the fielder we want, as Burleson will field it and throw over to Yastrzemski for the out. So the Royals get on the board with a run, but could have been much worse. So Colburn back on the mound. So it'll be Evans, Brohammer, and Burleson. Evans homered his last time up. Gotta remember to start using that so far today box. I'm not really used to it. Having played a lot of Strat without it. So alright, so it's gonna be off of Evans's 2 column. And it'll be a strikeout. Swung on and missed in the dirt, curveball. So that fooled him. Brings up Brohammer now. He's 0 for 1 in the day. And Broheimer's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And he's going to get himself a double to right center field. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Broheimer getting a start today. Makes the most of it with a 1-out double. Even if he doesn't get any hits and doesn't commit any errors, we've already, it's a win-win for the Red Sox. It's kind of like umpires. If you don't hear anything from third base, then that's a good thing. It means Hobson, chances are, isn't playing out in the field. So top of the order, Burleson up now, 1 for 2 with the run scored. Runner in scoring position. And he'll draw a walk. So runners on first and second for Remdog. Opal with a walk. Colburn 6 column. I was going to say Remy, that would have been a rare home run if he would have hit that one. But it's going to go for extra bases as it goes high up off the wall. And we're going to hold him there. Broheimer will score. And Burleson will stop at third. The Red Sox get that run back, and it's 6-1 now. We'll bring up Jim Rice, who's 2 for 2 on the day with a run scored. Average up to 333. RBI opportunity here. And he'll draw a walk. It's like Colburn pitched around him there. Can't say I blame him. Brings up Yastrzemski, who's 0 for 1 with a run scored. The base is loaded now. And it's the walk column for Yastrzemski. We'll take that. Oh, it's going to be a fly ball to right. Collins will make the catch, and we're going to hold him. Only 50% chance here. Still an opportunity to break the game wide open, so we'll let Fisk see if he can do something. So Fisk's 0 for 2 on the day. And he's going to do it. He's going to get over the head of Otis all the way to the wall. Burleson comes in. Remy comes in. What the heck? Why not? See if Rice can score. And Rice will score. So a bases clearing double for Fisk. The Red Sox have put a 4 spot here up in the 4th and lead at 9-1 now. So they've definitely been able to get to Colburn. So Fred Lynn up now, 1 for 2. Hit a grand slam his last time up. Surprised they're letting Colburn. He's still in there to pitch against Lynn. We'll see what happens here, see if they replace him. Yeah. Finally, they do come to their senses and replace Colburn. So it'll be Doug Bird. Comes into the game with no record of a 1.98 ERA. Hoping to stop the bleeding. The Red Sox uniform red is bleeding onto the field and bleeding onto the Royals blue uniform, staining their white uniform. Or actually, they probably had their road grays on. Well, anyway, there's definitely some bleeding going on in the Royals camp. So Freddie Lynn up now. Fisk on second, takes his lead. And Lynn's going to get another pitch to hit here. He's going to have himself a single to right. Yeah, we'll send the runner. Why not? And Fisk is going to score, so Lynn gets himself his 5th RBI of the day. I think it was only his 5th. Could have been more than that. But at least his 5th. The Red Sox now have a double-digit score now, and it's 10-1. Butch Hobson up now, 0 for 2 in the day. And Hobson is going to get a pitch to hit. And but he lays off of it. So, as it was a bit out of the strike zone. And he'll draw a walk. White Evans, homered and struck out. And so get under one here. It'll be a fly ball to... And actually, it's going to carry a little bit, but Otis will make the catch. And that'll retire the side. But the Red Sox put up a 5 spot. And lead it now 10-1. So Eckersley with a very comfortable lead now. here in the top of the 5th. It'll be White, Patek, and Paquette. White's grounded out his first time up. And he'll strike out this time. Brings Freddie Patek up, walked and singled. And he'll strike out again. He'll strike out. Not again, but back-to-back Ks. And Eckersley is now up to 4 strikeouts on the day. ERA is, for the day, is 1.93, but 2.68 for the season. So Paquette up now. Flied out in the first and popped out in the third. It's going to be a ground ball to Brohammer. Scoops it up. You don't worry when Brohammer's over there. I'd even consider putting Hobson in now. I don't know if I would, even with a 9-run lead. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I would. I'd still be leery. So Brohammer up now in the Sox 5th. It's only the 5th, and the Red Sox already have a 10-1 lead. So, Bird back out there for another inning. Brohammer 1 for 2 with a double. Doubled his last time up. And cannot get that skinny single, and lines out to Hurdle for the first out of the 5th. And Rick Burleson up now, 240, hitting 328. 1 for 2 on the day with a couple runs scored. And a ground out to his counterpart. Patek's up with it, over to first. And there's 2 down. Brings up Jerry Remy. 1 for 2 with a double. And he'll strike out. So I think we're going to go into the bench here and bring in a few replacements. 10-1 lead will get some of the bench into the game. Let's see if there's any bench. There's no bench use in this game at all. So pretty much we'll just go with our look at our usage chart. So we can see who needs some rest. So Burleson's 106%, as you can see by this blue number below the name. So that's his projected usage. So he's what he's on a pace for. So a little bit over 100, not too bad. Remy possibly could use some time off. Rice is okay. Stremski could use a day off, use some time off. Fisk's alright, possibly. We're probably going to rest him anyway. Lynn's right on track. Hobson's due for some time off. Evans, he's alright. And Brohammer's definitely okay. So I think we're gonna replace Remy here with, we'll put Frank Duffy in. I think Duffy is a second baseman, I believe. I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah, he can play not the greatest, but we got a big lead, so I'm gonna bring in Frank Duffy to play second. Give Remy some time off. Let's see, who else do we want to take out? Stremski is at 115, I think it is. We'll put in Monty, I think there. Monty's at 100. I should look at this too. And we'll bring in Fred Kendall for Fisk. And Carbo's over. And Bob Bailey's over. So I think that might be it. Where does Billy play? Is he outfield? Third base and left field. So third base, yeah. Left field for Rice. Nah, Rice is okay. So I could shift some guys around. Let's check Lynn here. Lynn's okay. He's having a hot day, so I really don't want to take him out. Evans is having a decent day too. Yeah, well, that'll be good enough for now. Gotta leave some extras in here in case somebody gets hurt, possibly. Although I don't think the injuries are on, but just in case. Eckersley, we'll let him continue to pitch. So, all right. So we have... Did that not work? Check this again. Apparently it didn't. Oh, I must not hit OK. So we want Duffy at second. Kendall behind the plate. That's it. Okay, good. There we go. So Frank Duffy is the second baseman. Average range, but commits quite a few errors, but can live with that. Just to give Remy some rest. And Kendall behind the plate. Definitely a big drop off from Fisk with a below average range and commits a few errors and horrible arm. Well below average arm, but keep the runners on base, off the bases, where you don't have to worry about that. So, alright, so McRae comes to the plate now, hitting .208 with a homer and 8 runs batted in, 0 for 2 on the day. And Eckersley will strike him out for his 5th K of the day. So that brings up Al Cowens, 1 for 2 on the day. He's going to get a pitch to hit here. And he's going to hit one into the left center field gap. Goes all the way to the wall. Lynn tracks it down. And Cowens, but not before Cowens has a 1-out double. So to bring Porter up. Porter's 1 for 1. Singled in the second. He got hit by a pitch in the 4th. As a run scored. And it'd be a fly ball to right. Evans is under it and makes the catch. Oh, he's going to try to tag on Evans, and he makes it. Not many will try Evans' arm, but that one was pretty deep. And Cowens is able to go to third. Kind of a risky play, down by 9. But he's in there, so I guess as long as you make it, it doesn't matter. So Clint Hurdle's up now. 1 for 2 on the day with a double. And he's going to hit it off his 2 column. And this will be a fly ball to Lynn. So Lynn settles under it, and that'll do it for the Royals in the 6th. So the score remains 10-1 Red Sox. Jim Rice up now. 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. Singled in the first, singled in the 3rd, and walked in the 4th. Came around on... No, that wasn't Lynn's inning. Because he came around on Lynn's home run, which I think he did when he had the single, but that wasn't the same inning as he got the walk. So here we go. It's going to be off of Bird's 6th column. And it'll be a line out to White, so they finally get Rice. Get 1 down in the Sox 5th. We get some scores here. Cleveland still in front of Seattle, 3-0. Detroit edging California, 1-0. Slayton battling Tanana. Texas and Milwaukee are tied at 1. Gorman Thomas has hit his 9th home run for the Brew Crew. New York leads Minnesota 7-4, and Oakland leads Toronto 1-0. Here's Chumskip now 0 for 2 with a run scored. And he will strike out, swinging. So 2 down now, and that'll bring up Fred Kendall. Hitless in 4 at-bats so far this season. Just a 195 hitter and only 41 at-bats. He's lined up in the pitch. And he's going to have himself a single. Kendall is on with a 2-out single. Definitely not a threat to steal, and not to take the extra base either. Fred Lynn up now. He's having a fine day. 2 for 3 with a home run. That home run, a grand slam in the 3rd inning. give the Red Sox a 5-0 lead at the time. He's got 5 RBIs on the day. See what he can do here. And this time he'll strike out swinging on the high hard one. And that'll do it for the Red Sox in the 6th. So Eckersley trots out in the mound in the 7th. The Otis, Terrell, and White. Otis 0 for 1 with a walk. Gonna be a ground out to Brohammer. Fires over to Yastrzemski. 1 down. Jerry Terrell 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded out both times. And it looks like Pete Lecoq is going to come in to pinch hit for Terrell. Lecoq is hitting .429, so 3 hits and 7 at-bats, and a double and an RBI. Going to be Eckersley's 5 column. And he gets a hold of one here. It's going to go a long way, but Evans makes the catch against the wall. So that one went a long way, but Evans is able to track it down. So great catch by the Gold Glover out there, Dwight Evans. He's at Frank White, 0 for 2 on the day, grounded out and struck out. And this time he hits a grounded to Yastrzemski. Charges it. Fires it over to Eckersley covering. And that'll do it for the Royals. So, alright. So only 3 players have hit a home run into the distant center field bleachers in the Polo Grounds during a Major League game. Name one of the 2 players who did it on consecutive nights. Oh boy. The Polo Grounds, so that's way back there. I wonder which Polo Grounds that is. I guess it could be any of the Polo Grounds that was there. I guess Babe Ruth would probably be a guess there. Could be Lou Gehrig. The Polo Grounds are still around, I think, when he was playing. And I'm going to go with the obvious one. I'm going to go with Babe Ruth. So if anybody has a guess. Not too many real big home run hitters back then. Although this could be a little bit later on, not in the dead ball era. Probably not. But I'm going to go with Babe Ruth. And our answer here, we get a choice of 2. Lock in your answers now. Final Jeopardy. Not even close. Lou Brock and Hank Aaron. So Joe Adcock did it in 1953. Oh, one of the 2 players who did it on... Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha. So not the same player did it twice. It was Lou Brock and Hank Aaron. Alright, so that's your answer. So we have some changes for Kansas City. Clint Hurdle will move to 3rd base in bat 6th, and Pete Lecoq comes in to play first base, who pinch hit and for Terrell in the last inning. So Hurdle at 3rd and Lecoq at 1st. And Butch Hobson at the plate now, 0 for 2 with a walk. Struck out twice and walked. And he'll get his first hit of the day. Resolve the foul ball here. So over short. So definitely this game, when it came out, was really revolutionary and awesome. But it definitely is showing its age with a lot of the other games that are out there. I remember when I used to play this game, I used to I still enjoy it, but now there's so many other, I don't want to say better options, but different options with a lot of features. This game definitely is, while the engine is still great, it's definitely showing its age in the, as far as computers go. Being a computer guy, it's definitely definitely, I can see a lot of ways you can improve it, definitely. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of things I think that could be improved on it. Overhauling the whole engine, I think, definitely. But you know, it is playable, so I guess that's what matters. And you don't want to do too much, as the game is a solid game. So that's my 2 cents worth there. So Dwight Evans up now, 1 for 3 with a homer. And this one gets away from Porter. It's going to roll to the backstop. So Hobson's going to move up in scoring position. Bad news just keeps piling up for the Kansas City. So it scores a wild pitch on Bird. Evans with an RBI opportunity here. 1 for 3 in the day with a homer. And he's going to lace a single just past Patek. And we're going to hold him with nobody out. So Yost will hold him. Brings up Brohammer, 1 for 3 with a double. And that'll be it for Bird. Marty Patton comes in. So Patton's got a 5.06 ERA, no record. 15 hits and 11 innings pitched, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, and he's allowed 5 home runs and 11 innings pitched. So another pitcher the Red Sox to possibly feast on. Nobody out here. It's going to be a ground ball to White. He should handle this one. Probably going to allow them to run the score. And White, having another tough day in the field, commits another error, second of the day. And he throws the ball away. So Hobson will score from third. Evans takes third, and Brohammer into second on the 2-base error by White. So runners at second and third, and it's 11 double-digit lead now for the Red Sox, 11-1. Still nobody out. Burleson up now, 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. And Burleson's going to lace a single past Patek. Evans will come around the score. Yeah, we'll keep it going, see how high we can get here. And here's Frank Duffy here, getting a rare plate appearance. He's only made 4 in the year. Rare at bat. He's 1 for 4 with an RBI. See what we can do here. The runners at the corners and nobody out. He's going to get a good pitch to hit. See what he can do with it. And he'll lace a single. so even the backups are getting hits. Brohammer coming to score. He's got himself an RBI single. That brings up the dangerous Jim Rice, 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. So Matty Patton is serving batting practice to the Red Sox hitters. As all... See what happens here. And he strikes out Rice looking. That was a questionable call, but that'll be only the first out of the inning. Brings up Captain Kai Yastrzemski looking for his first hit on the day, joining the party. Sox with 14 hits. Royals only 5. It's going to be a ground ball to White. This could get him out of it. Going to handle it. Is it going to be a double play? Well, that's the question. Throw second for 1. Back to first. Double play. So 4-6-3 turned by White, and Royals get out of the innings. The Red Sox tack on another 3, and it's 13-1 now after 7 full. I think we're going to bring in Bob Bailey now. We might as well. I don't think he can play first, though. Other switching I can do. Let's see. What can Bailey play? I think he can play third. Can he play third? Yeah, he's awful at it, but I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do a double switch here. Bailey's going to throw him to play first, though. I don't think he might not do it. No, he can't. Kendall could play first. see. I don't even know if this is worth doing all this, but I like to give Yastrzemski at least a couple innings off. So Kendall can play first. Monty could come in to catch. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Let's have some fun here, organizing some stuff here. Carbo we still haven't used yet. I don't think he's going to help us though. You can only play the outfield. We don't want to bring him in, I think, though. We'll bring in Monty. So, let's see here. Let's see what we do. Bring in Monty for Yastrzemski. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Monty for Yastrzemski. And then we'll put Kendall at first. And Monty behind the plate. That works. Billy's just left field, right? And Rice is okay. Yeah. Rice could play right field, and I could bring Billy. Why not? We'll bring our whole bench in except for Carbo. So Billy is going to come in for Rice. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Try this again. Alright, let's try that again. So, Montgomery come in for Yastrzemski. Monty's going to go behind the plate. Kendall will go to first. That's right, I think I wanted to give Evans a rest. Rice will move over to right field. Billy will come in for Evans in left field. There we go. Ooh, that's a scary looking defense there. So there we go. So alright, Eckersley up there for the 8th inning. Corners are playing in for Patek, who's 1 for 2 with a double. And Freddie Patek, who's a weak hitter, is going to lace a single to left. Bailey's up with it, throws it back in. So Patek has himself another hit. So brings up Pocat. He's 0 for 3 in the day. And he'll line up to Burleson. Get the scores there if you like. So Hal McRae, 0 for 3 in the day. He's going to get a pitch to hit here, but he's going to pop it up. And Burleson will make the play for the second out. So time running out mercifully for the Royals. So barring catastrophe, the Red Sox will even up the series. Gain a split. Al Cowan's up now. One of the few Royals is having a good day. He's 2 for 3 with a double. And he's going to get a pitch to hit. And it'll be a 2-out single. Patek holds at second. So runner on first and second for Porter, who's 1 for 2 with a run scored. And a ground ball to Duffy. He's up with it, over to first. And that'll do it. Kansas City does not score in the 8th, and Red Sox can hold on to a 12-run lead. So Fred Kendall, he's up now. Singled his first time up, off a bird. This time he'll go round out to White. Bad bounce, but he stays with it. Definitely didn't want to commit his 3rd error of the day, so he stays with it. So it brings up Fred Lynn, 2 for 4 with a big grand slam to get the Red Sox scoring off and running in the 3rd. The grand slam. So Patton's still out there. Nobody warming in the Royals pen. Looks like it's his game to continue, to finish. And Lynn will get his third hit of the day. So that should bring Lynn up over 300 for the season. Brings up Hobson, who struck out twice, walked, and singled in the 7th. And it's under one here, and Otis should have a play on this one. And the Red Sox get their second out here in the 7th, and brings up the Bob Bailey, who cannot do absolutely anything against right-handed hitters. Definitely the worst card I have ever seen against anything. So Bob Bailey with the worst card ever. He's basically against lefties. He maybe walks a few times, but maybe there's like one hit on it. But maybe two. But see why he's scowling like he is, because he's definitely awful in 1978 against righties. But we're going to hope it's going to be off of Patton's card. That's all we can pray for here. Nope, and it's not. Now all you can hope for is a range check, which the left field is about the only one. So 3-2 would be the only range check. Or the 3-7 actually. But he'll strike out. That brings up Clint Hurdle. Now the third baseman. 1 for 3 of the double. Eckersley on to try to close it out. And he's going to miss a single as he come back right to Eckersley. He throws over to Kendall for the first out of the inning. Otis 0 for 2 with a walk. And he'll lace a single up the middle, so gets his first hit of the day. Pete Lecoq came in pinch hit. Came in first baseman. It's 0 for 1 in the day. We have a range play in Bob Montgomery. And he pops it up, and Monty will grab it for the out. So Royals mercifully down to the last out. Frank White 0 for 3 in the day. Is he looking to preserve his complete game here? And then he continues as he laces a single up the center. Freddie Patek up now. 2 for 3 in the day with a walk. Some action in the Red Sox bullpen. However, that won't be necessary as he'll pop out the Burleson, and that'll do it. So the Red Sox pound the Royals by a score of 13-1. Eckersley gets the win. Colburn the loss. So Fred Lynn, the hitting star of the day, definitely 3 for 5 with a grand slam. Also knocked in 5 runs. Get the box score. So Red Sox prevail, 13-1, 13 runs, 15 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox. 1 run, 9 hits, and 2 errors, both by Frank White for the Royals. So Eckersley pitches a complete game, scattered 9 hits over 9 innings. Just 1 run allowed though. That's a masterful job of dancing out some of that stuff. 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. ERA lowers to 2.48. Colburn with the loss. 3 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 10 runs, all of them earned. 4 walks and 3 strikeouts. ERA balloons up to 11.78. Let's see here. So as you said, the hitting star for the Red Sox was Freddie Lynn. 3 for 5 with 5 runs batted in. No homer. Burleson 2 for 4 with an RBI and a couple runs scored. Rice 2 for 4 with a couple runs scored. Carlton Fisk, 1 for 3 with 3 runs scored and 3 runs knocked in. And Dwight Evans hit himself a solo on, 2 for 4 with a RBI and 2 runs scored. And Brohammer off the bench, well, kind of off the bench, getting a rare start, 1 for 4 with a couple of runs scored and an RBI. So that'll do it. Not much else to say here as the Red Sox pound the Indians pound the Royals and improve their record to 19-10, and Kansas City falls to 17-10. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, and I'm sure we'll have Mr. Brody back in the next video. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye.